Hey Capricorn, how are you today? I have your 9 cards right out here, so I'm going to go into the reading and then we're going to clarify with 9 cards. Okay, so we start with the Tower. So I suppose that which you didn't want to fall, that which you never thought would fall or collapse, that which you didn't want to ever go away has happened, and it leaves you shook. It leaves you in a place of, holy shit, what just happened? You didn't think that would happen, did you? But in a way, it leaves you now, it steers you in this new direction of play, which is a really nice energy to come out of, because maybe this was a little too serious, had you holding too tightly to something that was never going to be a lifetime thing, whatever this represents to you. These people falling out of the tower can represent so many things, but the fact of the matter is, it came down and it's done. But now it leaves you in this place of play. Maybe this is the time, because of the whole quarantine and COVID-19 thing, where there's nothing you can do now but try to just be home and do the things you've wanted to do. The Page of Cups is such a nice, delicate energy that brings you into a place of play. And I love seeing these 2 cards next to each other, because this is serious. It's kind of dark. It talks about things getting shaken up, shaken up, and some kind of destruction or upheaval. This could be the form of losing a job, somebody breaking up with you, whatever this symbolizes in your life. But then what reemerges is the Page of Cups, and you want to now take a sip from this cup and start gently placing one foot in front of the other, and maybe tiptoeing into another way of behaving or thinking, because this was serious. And I think as you tiptoe into this new way of thinking or behaving, you'll realize with such clarity at some point that this right here was meant to be. This clarity, or this higher sense of awareness, will allow you to see yourself as the playful, jubilant being that you always were, that has been maybe dying to come back out of its shell. That you have reemerged, in a sense, a child again, wanting to play and learn new hobbies, become maybe a new person. You're growing from into a new experience. With this new knowledge and this new experience, you're going to see that a new road is going to be paved for you. It's going to open up. But you have to walk down it. You have to actually design it. It's just, right now, possibly a dusty, dirty road. But you're going to take that adventure because you're a fun kid again. And you're going to manage to start trailing or creating your own road, your own paved road. This is a card of manifestation, and this is a very imaginative quality and very imaginative state. We also have a couple more creative, innovative, and imaginative people down here that we'll get to. But this is where you start, with a fun idea. It's just flowering up. Like the fish from the cup, it's going to blossom into something different and bring you in a whole new direction. And then you're going to look back at this tower and say, I cannot believe I existed in this form for so long. Because now, as your middle card, there's a switch over. You're switching over into something a little bit more delicate, different, playful. You're trying to balance these new ideas. there's so many things now that you're creating and you didn't even think you wanted because you were so rigid within this structure of your life. You didn't even realize you had choices. You didn't even realize that you could set something new in motion. And this new motion is bringing you into the Diablo. And I don't see the devil in this reading as something bad. I actually see it as you are going to be working your badassery more so. It's more like you are allowing yourself to go into, I don't want to say the dirtiness of something, but the playful, sexual, fun realm. I know this card is often associated with, limitedness, with a lack. But in this reading, because it especially is above or below the Ace of Swords, this new awareness, and above the Hanged Man, which is, to me, is enlightenment, I think you're really going to be searching all the fun, I don't want to say crazy ways, but creative, almost the dark places of you. And the dark places of you, I mean like the dark, playful places that often we don't let our imagination go to. Okay, so I think if you let yourself dance around that kind of arena of sexuality or desire that you haven't allowed yourself to feel in quite a while, something might kind of bubble up. This could be saying, also don't go back to whatever this was. You might feel the need, as the Two of Pentacles might indicate, that you're going to get kind of flung back to the old ways. So, learn from this new heightened sense of awareness or belief or insight that, you have something far greater to amount to. There is something that is really calling your attention that wants to be let out. This is kind of energy that bounds you to something that doesn't really set your spirit free. So take it as it resonates with you, but something new and playful is happening here, as seen with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is going to help you create whatever this new road is. She is really adventurous and spirited, and she's ready to go. She doesn't really have much fear. She's got her chin up, and she goes, all right, let's go. What are we waiting for? Maybe you need to start communicating your ideas to somebody that you feel like you want to come with you on this journey. It could be a journey of love, a journey of work, or just a journey of living. Look how they look at each other, and it's like they're crossing paths. The new construction with the vibrant, playful energy. She's following the Knight of Cups, so this tells me that you're following your heart, your dreams, your imagination. Maybe even you're going after your one true love that you really want. This could be a love story. It doesn't have to go in that direction. I don't want to force it in that direction. The Knight of Cups, this is your heart space. The cup is now the cup is bigger. So as you go into your imagination and you start creating from a place of intuition and playfulness, the cup only gets bigger. Your wealth of satisfaction only becomes more overwhelming. And it's leading right to the Hanged Man. So as you're hanging out, you're going to have this enlightened moment. This is enlightenment as you're hanging there. The shape of his legs show us that as it points this way, he is thinking about his past experiences and bringing it to here, again, to the present moment, which is why I think we also have the Ace of Swords. So you're having this enlightened moment about what you want to do, where you want to go with your life. And the Knight of Cups is heading right into him. So it tells me that you're on the right track, that you're moving into a more enlightened space. So let's go ahead and clarify these. What is the Tower about? Yeah, so there's been an ending, of course, as clarified by the Ten of Swords. This has been trying to come down maybe for quite a while. It wasn't for you, you can let it go, or it was for you at one point, but now it's done. You got the 10 swords in your back. It could have been betrayal, but it's done. It's out of 10, and it definitely came down already. So this leaves you in a space of playfulness, doing what you want, having fun. Let's see, what do we have for this? We have the Three of Wands. So, right, so we have now the 2, the Three of Wands, turning your back and moving on from whatever this energy is. And I think you're doing so by, this is like your first wish. What is your first wish? And then you're going to watch it come toward you. So start wishing, setting your goals. You want to operate and wish from a place of something childlike, playfulness, easy, because this back here was so, dark and serious that now is a time to just kind of go, like, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? What do you want to do? Who do you want to see? What do you want to be with? You start creating and you set your intention. Ace of Swords. This is the realization, higher awareness. And then you have the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords, it's going to come fast to you. The Knight of Swords is abrupt. This, to me, is like whatever this realization is going to be, it's going to come in fast. Faster than you could even imagine. It's going to be like, boom, wow, holy moly. I didn't even ever expect that I would do this thing. I didn't expect that I would ever think that, because the Knight of Swords is quick. It's going to come like a lightning bolt. And it's going to shake you. It's going to rattle you, and that's what's going to maybe even set you in motion, is this Two of Wands. Then you're going to say, this is what I want to do. This is the person I want to be with. This is the job I want to create. This is the state where I want to move. And the Hermit. So serious thinking now. You are creating. You are looking in this place of wisdom. You are lighting your own path. This is a teacher, somebody who guides us. You are creating from a place of wisdom, of having learned many lessons at this point. Great. Good for you, Capricorn. All right, what else? What else? All right, Capricorn, what do we got? Yeah, okay, so this is a rebalancing out, and we have the Hierophant. So you learned your lesson, and now it's time to restructure. You are creating a whole new division in your life to institute this new balance. The Hierophant is what you deeply believe in your soul. It's your inner Buddha. It is how you want to channel your life, how you see it being restructured after learning lessons. The Hierophant is the Pope of the deck. He is the mediator. He is the medium between some higher up and us. So you are learning. You are listening to yourself now, and you are figuring out how you are going to, which steps you're going to take. You're rebalancing everything. It's going to come to you quite quickly, maybe, and then it's going to reemerge you in a new direction. What is this devil? What is this devil? This could be Capricorn energy too, so this could be you. Six of Pentacles. So, yeah, so this is Six of Pentacles talks about balance and a hierarchy of power, and we see it here as well. So there's three people here and three people here, although you only see the hands in this card. So you are restructuring maybe your own place of power. You know, maybe there was a lack of power here, and that you didn't have a place of you didn't have much power. This is what the devil's about. He keeps you bound and down and makes you feel like you only have this limited space to grow. So now you might see there's this turnover. There's this reciprocal nature possibly of give and take, but I think that you are coming on top now. You are above and you are able to deliver your energy where you want. You're no longer on the bottom right here, bound to anything. So this is a whole new turnover of events for you. Page of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Seven of Wands. So this tells me that this is something that you really want. You're standing your ground and you're going for it. The Seven of Wands has a conviction in his heart. He knows that this is what he wants and he's driven toward it. So coupled with the Page of Wands, you're ready to set out to this new destiny. Great. And then the Knight of Cups, following your heart. Queen of Cups. You're finally nourishing your soul. You're sipping from your own cup. You're listening to your intuition. You're being guided into this new path of life. You know, you'll know what path it is, but the Queen of Cups takes care of you. She takes care of herself. She is the mother, or one of the mothers of the deck. She's a Cancerian. So maybe you might know a Cancerian Capricorn, and this is somebody who you can go to for advice, for love, support. If this is a love reading for you, maybe this is somebody who's really special to you, who's going to match your cup with you. This is a place of love and compassion where you can see eye to eye. And maybe you're going to start manifesting a new road with this person. If it's not a relationship, it's just the fact that you're finally listening to your heart. And look, your cup is growing even deeper. You went from the Page to the Knight to the Queen, and you're starting to see results, or you will see results. It's coming to you. Slowly, over time, it will. But you have to not go back to this old place where you felt like you weren't given enough respect, love, commitment, whatever this is to you. And then lastly, we have the Hangman. What do we have for the Hangman for Capricorn? Oops. Capricorn. Okay. The Moon. Okay. Whew. So we have some Pisces cards. We have some cards of Cancer. So yeah, there might be a very important person in your life who's a Pisces or a Cancer. If not, then you are just really feeling all the feels and listening to your intuition. And even if you have some anxiety about as to what road you're heading down as you create this new path, you will have this enlightenment. It's going to come to you, like we said, very sharply. It's going to be like a bam, like it's just going to come in, swoop in, and you're going to have this enlightenment. And with the Moon here, it tells me that you're going to ride those tides into this new commitment, whatever you're building in your life, this whole new restructuring. You're going down this road. The inner workings of your soul, this subconscious, is coming up, and you're going to start walking down this road here to the light of the moon, which is your own revelation. All right. So I don't know if this was much about a job for you or a relationship, but it's certain that something has ended and you are creating step by step. It's going to start out small, but you're going to have a razor sharp realization that's going to lead you towards something greater than you ever thought. It's going to start something small and just build and build and build. And you're going to be released from this old way because you're following your true path. Okay, Capricorn, well, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it resonated. Please tell me in the comments below. If it did, I'd love to hear your story. All right, so don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you soon.